Okay, so now I'm gonna go into my G names. G was another name that I kind of struggled with, or letter, not name, but letter, I struggled with a little bit. Not as much as F. But here's my first name for a girl. My first G name for a girl is Gracelyn. And I love the name Gracelyn. But, as my mother has mentioned to me, Gracelyn is kind of a slang or slur name for Graceland, which is Elvis Presley's house. It's also where he's buried in Memphis, Tennessee. So, and I've been to Graceland quite a bit. So anybody who knows me would associate Graceland with Graceland. So there's the problem there, but I still really like it. My next G name is Genevieve. Genevieve is like right up there with Gracelyn. I really love Genevieve. In all honesty, if I were to name a girl with a G name, her name would either be Gracelyn or Genevieve. Probably Genevieve, so people wouldn't associate her with Elvis Presley. As much as I love Elvis Presley and as much as I would hope she would, don't really need a name associated with Elvis. So that's why I like Genevieve just as much or more than Gracelyn. But Genevieve is my number 2 choice as of right now. Next is Giovanna. I do really like Giovanna as well. So those 3 are actually like really close in ranking if I were to rank my names. But as I've stated before, it's not necessarily in any order unless I say so. The next G name I have on the list is Geraldine. Geraldine I think is really cute. Then you have Geneva, which is a very well-known Switzerland town, place name, but it's also very pretty, the name Geneva. I've never been to Geneva, Switzerland, but the name is very pretty. Then you have Greta. Greta's just a cute name that I've liked for a while. Same with Gina. Oh, I have Gina on there twice. Oh well, like with Daniel, just skip one. Then there's Glenna, and Glenna is it's just kind of like an old-fashioned name that I thought was really cute. Then after Glenna is Gabrielle. Gabrielle, not anyway. Gabrielle. I actually like better than Gabriella. I don't know. I guess not really 100% with the Ella names, but I do like Gabrielle. Then I have Gwen. I don't really associate the name Gwen with anything, but a lot of people would probably associate Gwen Stefani, even though I'm not a really big fan of Gwen Stefani. Then there's Geraldine. Geraldine is just a name I think is really cute and sweet. And then there's Gemma, and I really like the name Gemma too. It's just this cute short name that I just picture a little girl running around the playground with the name Gemma. But I really struggle with seeing someone my age with the name of Gemma. I don't really know why, but I do. Then there's Janaea. And Janaea, I think, is very pretty, very soft, very feminine name. And Genesis is a biblical name, but I think it would make for an interesting girl name. And then I have Gina again. I don't know why. There's also Glennis. I like the name Glennis too. For boys, my number 1 favorite boy name for the letter G is Grayson. And it sounds a lot like Gracelyn. But, oh, that's cute. If I had a twin girl and boy, Gracelyn, Grayson, be cute. Anyway, Grayson, if I had a son with the letter G, his name would probably be Grayson. Number 2 on the list is Jean, and anyone who knows me knows I'm a Kelly girl. And that aspect of Gene Kelly. I love Gene Kelly. Gene Kelly, in my opinion, is actually the most attractive, handsome, sexiest actor, to have ever graced the screen. Even by today's standards. he is heads and tails over everybody else. He was adorable as an old man. He was gorgeous and sexy as a young man. And he was cute as pumpkin pie as a little boy. Not that pumpkin pie is cute, but that's just what came out of my mouth. And so Gene, I associate Gene Kelly, and I love the name Gene because of Gene Kelly. Then there's Gregory. Gregory is a name that I just really like the sound of. There's also the actor Gregory Peck, who I also am a fan of. Then there's Graham. Graham is like an old man name, but I really, really like it. Also, Graham is the surname of my second grade teacher. Then there's Gillen. I just like the name Gillen. I like saying Gillen. Then there's Gerald. Not Gerald. Gerald. I don't know why I just call it Gerald. Gerald. I like Gerald. I think it's a cool name. And Jer would be a cute name if I was to go for nicknames. Then there's Garrett. Garrett is the name of a guy who I knew as a kid, and I've just liked the name since then. Gary, I also like. It's just an easy sounding name. Easy to spell, easy to pronounce. Not very common. Gavin. Gabriel. I associate more with the actor Gabriel Byrne, actually. I haven't seen a whole lot of Gabriel Byrne movies, and I haven't seen a whole lot of movies where he doesn't die. But in the few movies I have seen with him, even when he dies, I do like. My favorite Gabriel Byrne movie is actually probably The Man in the Mask, where he plays D'Artagnan. I love D'Artagnan. I love him in that movie. That's such a good movie. Anyway, not going to say anything about the movie. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. You'll cry at the end. As long as you'll cry at the end. I do all the time. After Gabriel, there's Galvin. And Galvin is kind of close to Galveston, which I think is a town in Texas. But I like Galvin. Galvin is cute. Galvin can also be a nickname for Galvin if you wanted, or Galveston if you wanted to indicate Galveston. And then there's Gareth. Gareth, I think, is adorable. And then there's Garrison. I do like son names sometimes, some of them, not all, but it's something that I've liked for a while. Garrison is just really cute. Then there's Gentry. Gentry, I have heard as a girl name too, but I like it for a boy. And then my last boy name is Jermaine. Jermaine can be spelled with a J, but I like the G spelling of it. And those are my G names. Okay, stop.